All right, we're doing getting ready for batch 128. That'll be a screaming, yelling monkey. 2. We did one batch of this before. It's a chocolate peanut butter stout that we end up putting peanut butter extract in at the end at kegging time. So in the meantime, let's get this in. It's going to be the same recipe exactly. We're going to see how close we come in and what our efficiencies are. And I'll be surprised if we come in really decent or not. So we'll see what it looks like at the end of this brew, or all through the whole brew as we take our readings. So I'm going to get the base malt in right now, which is a 2-row malt, and that calls for 10 pounds. I need to weigh that out, and I do this on my little scale pull out over here. You set your you tire your bowl. So the hopper holds 8 pounds before I start grinding it. Look at that without spilling it. Push it to the limit. Eight ounces of each Special B, Cherry Pills, 8 ounces, and Munich malt. 8 ounces are in the hopper, and I'm going to grind this all together. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff weighed out, get it in the hopper, and we'll grind it all together. The dark malts are, oh boy, read the sheet here. I got what we're putting in here. Black roasted barley, 5 ounces, coffee malt, 3 ounces, and chocolate malt, 6 ounces. So these are the dark malts going in. So on with the grind, eh? Gathered 8.5 gallons of strike water for a 5-gallon batch. Being that we absorb about a gallon into the grains, and we burn off almost 2 gallons during the boil. Strike water in at 164. We're looking for a 153, 154 mash temp for the Screaming Yelling Monkey, batch 128 today. Why wouldn't I? How you doing? We're right at our dough-in temperature here. I usually don't talk during this stage. I put some music behind it, but that's good. Temperature once again. Come up a minute. 152, 154. Right where we were last time, so that's a good thing. We'll get the cover on here and get it up on our bench and go in and enjoy some coffee. I always put my oats on top. Definitely got to stir those in though. What? I stir them in lightly. There's 2 pounds of oats there. And they'll just soak in there. Drop down in a little bit. We give it a little bit of a stir, and then we're done. Cover this bad boy up. Get her on our dump stool. And we'll go have some coffee and relax for an hour. Check the color and do a Vorloff on this. Oh, I like the color already. Nice stouty color. Maybe it should be a little darker from the last one. I noticed that I wanted to add a little bit more of a black patent malt in here. But to be true to the recipe, I said, no, I'm just going to let it go. Camera, get over there. We're just going to let it go and keep everything the same. I just did a mash temperature after the, it's a 90-minute mash. And she came in at 153. She held perfect. So I got that down to a science of warming up the mash tun to where it holds its temperature and the grain thing. I got that done. I don't use Beersmith. Never have. Probably never will. I like to wing it. I just like to wing it. And being a stout, we're not going to do much of a Vorloff here. And I've seen the process before. I just dump it back into the mash tun slowly over a spoon. And it's nothing major to it, and it's all we're going to do is one pitcher. And we're going to open the valve and off to the boil kettle we go. And we'll be boiling shortly. There's the hot break. Just approaching. We came in at 1050 pre-boil. 2 points higher than last time. So they're 2 points higher than last time is a good thing. My efficiency seems to be much better here. 36 grams of Willamette are into the hot basket. So this brew's on its way, fellas. Had a 7 gallons we collected, and we came in at 1050, which is, I think, 3 points higher than last time. My efficiency seems to be up. The exact same batch, same brew, everything, right down to the T. So we'll see how it comes out at the final boil. This is the screaming, yelling monkey. Screaming, yelling monkey. This is the second time we made it. That's it for the volume. Volume's not that loud. Wayne's Beer Delivery. Folks, check him out. He does reviews online. You give him a shout out. Okay, my timer just went off. Last 15 minutes. I'm afraid with the put these hops are going to spill all over the yard. 3.5 ounces of homegrown Cascade hops. Oh no. Hey, Suri,
Yes, dear.
set a timer for 15 minutes.
Timer is set, dear.
This got back to us, isn't it? It's beer exchange, fantastic stuff. I've been waiting a long time about this, to do some brewing, I think I got it, it's fantastic stuff. We did have a chance to.
Wow.
It's this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, check it out. So we're wrapping this video.
About 10 seconds ahead of the... Now there it is right there. Timer went off. My wife's gonna help me put the work chiller in. Come around the back side. So nobody gets burnt. Perfect. Then,
Yep.
watch your face. Right here. I fill my fermenting bucket to the tippy top with sanitizer, and that way I can be sure that she's sanitized. And then a lot of times I go down to my valve and I'll open the valve and let a little out through there to make sure it's got some on there. Then it's been sanitized good. But I'll dump it out like this because it's just a little too heavy for somebody like me to pick it up right now. And I just lighten the load by doing this. That's all I'm doing. So the beer finished at 10:62, the exact same I had last batch. So my efficiency seems to be really on nice. Now if she'll finish the same way, I'll be happy. We'll find out. This is the peanut butter stout, Screaming Yelling Monkey, batch 128. And we're almost done with it. Almost done. Whew. This brew is coming to a close. And I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I think I pitched the yeast while she was still filling. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to do a tilt on the kettle just to get it filling quicker. I don't know if I see any chunks come out.
Okay.
This should balance itself all by itself. There it is. There's a detent. Not really, but I made it. I invented it.
Don't go too far. Last thing you want to do is drop the kettle and splash things everywhere.
Mark was on your side. Yeah.
I see it. You have 4 gallons.
Is your, well, you're seeing foam.
You're coming to 4.5.
You're seeing foam. That's,
Nope.
It's too much of the foam.
I see the foam.
It should be right on. Should be good.
You're almost to 5. You're like 2 cups shy.
All the boil off right. just get the peanut butter in there at kegging time. Cut.
You're hurting me!